Elhamdülillahi Rabbil alemin ve salatu ve selamu ala Resulina Muhammedin ve ala ve ashabi ecmaîn. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi şrahli sadri ve yessir li emri ve hlul ukdeten min lisani yefkahu kavli ve ufevvidu emri ilallah. İnnallaha basirun bil ibad. So, inshallah, we will try to talk about one of the important concept in Islam that we learn, like our parents teach, and we know, whatever we do, or whenever we start something, what we say, Bismillah, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So it is very important. It become a habit after a while, but we really need to understand why we say. What is the importance of like the Bismillah when we start everything? Why we say Bismillah? If you don't understand, do you have an answer?
It means I start from Allah's name.
Yeah, in the name of God. Yeah, it means that. But why we say for everything we start, that we really need to understand. So we're gonna today like talk about that. But if you have answer right now, you can tell. Please.
Is it like Allah, before He created us, He started with Bismillah? That's why we say it.
So this might be one reason. Yes. Another.
And it helps you something. Like when we start, it's going to.
Yeah, it goes easy. Okay, this is also. So now we will study deeply and understand the wisdom behind why we say everything with the Bismillah. So think about that in our life, day-to-day life, or in our personal life, in our social life, everything has name. Everything has somehow some name. Like whenever a baby is born, we name the baby. Or this is table, this is this is pan, like this is cup, or like this is jamshid, or like this is sofa, or whatever, that's carpet. Everything has the name. Our all language is composed of our name. So everything has name, like there is no like doubt. But only certain things have the brand. For example, like when you see this table, you don't even think about its brand, right? You just like use it, But only certain things that has brand. And brands is like make something very expensive. Even change the name is more important than the things itself. For example, when you buy Tesla, you don't say I bought a car. I bought a Tesla. Or when you buy a Nike shoes, like you say I just bought Nike. You don't even say the name. Like you forget the things. Or when you buy iPhone, you don't say I bought a phone, which is iPhone, because the brand is like overtakes the things that exist, right? Because it is way more it makes that things is like way more important, way more like treasures. So it is the same concept. Why we say Bismillah? Everything. It's a brand that these things Allah made. The things that I'm gonna make is Allah gonna make it. And everything in the universe, recite Bismillah. All the animals and plants, except human beings, we need to choose. Either we're gonna say Bismillah or not. Everything is gonna say Bismillah. When you eat your food, gonna say Bismillah, but you need to say, because we have a choose to not do. We have a free will to do, right? So, because Allah's name, because He's the creator, He's the maker, He's the owner of that things, or just He's the engineer of that things, that brand take over the things, makes it more important. For example, if you buy a t-shirt, or if you buy a shoes, with a cheap company, You just buy those shoes, and you buy almost same shoes from Nike, and you pay like 3,000 or 300 more dollars. Why? Just brain makes such a difference, you know, because you know that it's belong to Nike, you know that they made a high quality, and all the qualities that have. Or, for example, when I show you a picture, you know, it it does not make sense to you sometimes, like, all those kind of like the arts. But when I tell you it's belong to Mona Lisa, like, even though we don't understand like what's the art over there, but like it makes so much difference. It might cost like $1 million, one art, but if you just think about the things itself, like it's just like some dye, some paper, like, those are just $10 or $20 or whatever, you know, such a big difference. So, do you understand why we say Bismillah right now? Because it is the brand, and brand is way more important than what we do. That's why we start with Bismillah. And we acknowledge that the things that we are doing is made by Allah, and He is more important than the things that we do. So we say Bismillah first. It's the first thing that we say. And let me give you more different perspective, okay? So whenever you go to an exam, what you do first, you type your name or something, right? It used to be like this in Turkey. Like, we go exam and we write our name first. Or if some exam that you take the paper and you write your name first. Or when you go on a social gathering, the first thing that you, like, when you meet the people, what's your name, right? What's your name? Like when we introduce ourselves, we start with our name. Or when we accomplish something, our name will be like told, like in front of everyone. Oh, this got the prize, or he got the championship. He got all the credit, because the name earned the credit. What we do in social gathering, what we do in our exam, what we do when we speak, like what we do in the Olympic Games or whatever, what we do in the science, like if you write a publications, you're gonna write your the names, author names in the publications. Because the name take the credits. So, I am telling you, we say that we believe in Allah, the creator of everything, the creator of all the things that we do. And when we do something, we forgot to tell His name. The things that we gonna do, or the things we gonna eat, or the things we gonna enjoy, whatever the movies or whatever you gonna do, who gonna take the credit? Who should be taking the credit? Allah, right? Because the food is delicious, right? Food is delicious. Who gonna take the credit? The plant, or the money that you buy, or the carrier that brought the food here, or the shopper that sell to you? Who gonna take the credit? The delicious food that you eat, or the mom you made it? He just mix it. She just mix it something, with something. There are like the plants to be able to grow. Plants, the planet, the earth, need to be evolved around the sun. Like the exact optimum temperature, like brightness and the water, everything comes together. Or soil gonna take credit, or the sun gonna take credit, or the you know, who's gonna take credit? The owner of everything. Right? So
He made this all possible.
he made all possible, because you cannot give the credit to soil because he doesn't have brain. He doesn't think of you. The sun cannot think. Your mom is just a mixer, like, or the mind that, or the ability that she can mix is the all power from Allah. And then if you don't forget, if you forget to tell his name when you start eating, so you are losing most important point. This is the most important point. He's gonna take credit. And the success that we have, for example, if we successful, you know, if we pass an exam, or you know, we achieve something, we know that from Quran, or we know that even our understanding, all the goodness, you know, all the goodness that we are able to do is blessing from God, because He put you a beautiful heart, clean heart in your body. He put you all the abilities that you have. He put you a mind to think and plan. And if you don't do, this is your credit. You lose the credit. But if you do, it's His credit, because all the goodness is coming from Allah. All the badness is coming from us. So when we achieve something, as a believer, you know, we say Bismillah, whatever we start. So when we achieve something, we don't become arrogant. We become gratitude. We say, Alhamdulillah, thank you, oh my God, because you gave these blessings. But if an unbeliever who become a successful person, he gonna become arrogant, right? His ego will be inflated, and then he will think, oh, I did everything myself. This is the difference of believer, and it is bad for him. It's a disease that he thinks he's good, because it's a selfishness. It's like a inflated ego. It's a disease that he got at the end of his achievement. But as a believer, we earn the success, and we know that this is blessing from God. We thank God, and we also humble, and our heart is clean, and we also got success. This is the true success. Or the failure. You try something and you fail, but you say Bismillah, and you fail the exam. You did your best, and you failed the exam. We know that we tried our best, and this is a result coming from Allah. You know, like, you know, we should look back and then try to improve ourselves. This is another perspective, but we also know this is not true failure, because we can be patient. Everything is God's control. When we say Bismillah, we also mean that. So the failure is not true failure. Failure is an opportunity to grow for us. And then last thing that I will mention, inshallah, or last two things, and then I will mention, I'm going to finish, inshallah. So, for example, when a delivery comes to your home, you know, or gift come to your home by the delivery man, when you see delivery man delivering the gift, are you gonna all thank to the just delivery man? No, you're gonna find who sent this one, because the true sender we need to thank him. If you just thank the delivery man, it doesn't make sense. Because the somebody sent you as a gift that you might appreciate it. When you go a grocery store and buy a fruits or vegetables, and you pay for it, but you don't pay the true owner, it doesn't make sense, because you pay so much money just the carrier, the cashier or the carrier man, they took from the plant, the farm, and you pay all for them, but you don't pay the true owner. How do we pay? We pay by saying Bismillah when we start eating, and at the end we say Alhamdulillah. This is the at the beginning the zikir, fikir, şükür değil mi? Öyle. At the beginning the remembrance. We remember Allah. We say Bismillah. When we eat, enjoy the food, we do reflection. We think, oh, this is a blessing from God. Like you enjoy it, and this is the idea, like the tefekkur, like thinking. You know, like you, and then at the end, when you think about it, you will become appreciate that, and you say Alhamdulillah. That. Do you see the process? The beginning, remembrance. When you enjoy, or when you anything, when you do something, you just think about it. You just like try to analyze the blessings that you have. At the end, you say Alhamdulillah. So this is the money that Allah asks from us. This is the what He asked for. You know.
This is like a money.
Yes, for the true owner. He asked zikir, fikir, şükür. The remembrance, the thinking, and then gratitude. Thanks. One thing, then I will finish, inshallah. So, think about that. If one soldier come to here in front of our door, or the Philadelphia, he can do whatever he wants. For example, he can call all the people, come together, ask them to do anything, because he's the soldier. He's an American soldier. He has a power.
Yeah.
Do you think the power coming from that soldier, or the level that he has as a soldier, is coming from the government? He doesn't, as a person, you can, two people can beat him.
Yes.
But he comes to the Philadelphia, and then he gather all the people. You're gonna do this. You're gonna, because of something, for example, some flooding happened. He managed everything as a soldier. But as a person, you cannot do that, right? Because you have the power of the government. So when you say Bismillah, so you take the power of God behind you. Like everything just, do you understand what you mean? The seed is taking the name of Allah. He says in the name of Allah. The small seeds. Do you know seeds?
Yeah.
So the seed, how to say, hold such a big tree in his belt, in his back, like small seed.
Yeah.
So because it say Bismillah, Allah give the power to the seed to hold such a big tree.
Siz Bediüzzaman'dan mı yola çıkıyorsunuz?
Yes, because let me think. The atom, like we mentioned last time, it say Bismillah, and it embodies so much power. Like as an atom, it's so small. How can so small things contain such a big power? There is no explanation. So every single atom in the universe, every single plant in the universe, every single seed in the universe, every animals in the universe say Bismillah. سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم وآخر دعواهم أن الحمد لله رب العالمين. الفاتحة.
Ay, yere mi
Şablonu.
sürtün?
Evet.
Buraya mı?
Evet.